Hello, gamers. I'm Coco. I'm joined, as always, by Lucas, and we have a special guest today. Our very first, in fact. Will you introduce yourself?
Yo, I'm Pew Pew. I'm like a sort of washed up as a I mostly just specialize in playing CJet and like other weapons like that. I've been
Yeah, you're just a
playing.
one trick.
Yeah, just put that out there, Coco. Thanks. But like, yeah, I mean, I've been playing comp for a couple years now, and I've really been doing more recently-ish in the last 2 or so years. So
Yeah, too bad the game is a bit dead now, but it'll revive soon.
yeah, I've only got a couple days.
Um, so anything else you want to say about yourself? That's the introduction.
I'm British, so got to put that
I,
there.
th- I think I think that we could hear that.
Yeah.
um. So let's see. What should we start with? How about we were talking about this yesterday as well. The way we met, because
Yeah, because I mean we've been friends for like 5 years now.
2017, yeah, around that.
2017,
I
so
mean,
yeah,
we
5.
met earlier, but I don't know if you can really call that like the moment that we
Meeting.
actually, yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
actually. Our communication was booyah and squid bagging.
This way, and then like spamming ZLZR. Yeah. So a bit limited. I'm not sure more can be done through Splatoon.
But yeah, explain the story.
Well,
I don't think
like
Lucas knows this as well. I don't think I've told him that, so this will be a good story time for him as well.
I thought you was like IRL friend.
No,
So I'm,
no,
like,
he's
very
British,
curious.
dude.
I'm from the UK for a start. So like,
Let's go.
yeah, British.
Let's
I'm
go.
like, anyways, yeah,
He's
I'm
he's
getting.
he's your kin.
I'm getting distracted. Well, essentially, it was like sometime November 2016, so sort of in the heyday of Splatoon 1, and sort of like where the Wii U was dying, but
The
it was
NX
sort of
leaks, Nintendo NX.
it was decomposing at that point, essentially. So like, I know I was like 11, so we were just like I was just playing Splatoon, and then one day like we just showed up in like a lobby and just started squid
It
partying
was
for
Tier
a bit.
4, right?
Yeah, I think I'll
I
probably
didn't even
turf
play
it.
that much Tier 4 back then, I think. It was quite the coincidence.
Yeah, and then so we like squid partied. For some reason I just remembered Coco 2.0, and now I'm amazed at how I could remember one person's name when nowadays I can't remember. I can hardly remember people who I actually played with in like tournaments. So like essentially that sort of happened, and then a couple months passed to like early March of 2017, where Rockenberg decides to post a funny YouTube video when he used to post content, because now he's dead or something like that. He just doesn't
Sadly.
play anymore. But like, and not only did I show up in just in a clip of his videos, but also Coco did as well, and he essentially just back then he just put a comment in, and then I saw that
Yeah, it
because I
was me, bro.
recognized him in
Of
the
course I'd comment. I still
yeah,
have
of
him
course you
added.
comment.
I still have him added, like on Switch, because like it
Yeah.
transferred from the Wii U.
Yeah. Voice crack, sorry. But and essentially we just began a sort of discourse there. We just got chatting, and then you mentioned about Discord. Obviously, this is me being 11 years old and being an idiot. Well, now then 12.
You were like low key scared when I met. Like I was like, yeah, download Discord, bro. We can talk. And you were like, oh, I don't know if my parents want
You could have
that.
been sus. You could have
Yeah,
been.
I get it.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
young as well, so it's fine.
But yeah, so I think I remember the exact date. It's the 2nd of March, because when when I did end up going on to Discord, I don't know why I remember. I specifically remember we were talking about the Switch launch, and the Switch launch was the next day, so it had to have been March 2nd. Because the next day I went and pre-ordered my own Switch. I don't know why I know this. Like, I should be like remembering like math stuff for school, but I remember this this random ass
March
shit.
2nd. I don't remember that, but I do
Specific
remember.
date.
The other guy that we were partying with. He was like called Crocodile or something, right?
Really?
Crocodile.
I don't remember that. I just
it was
remember talking to you.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
wish
odd.
we could find him as well, because it was like, I don't know about you, but it was my very first like squid party. I'd only seen it in YouTube videos, the fabled squid party.
Very
And then-
first squid pie. That's That's a very casual thing to say.
Yeah, but to be honest, they're fun. I don't mind them in Turf War. I just get annoyed when people do it in fucking ranked or league for some reason.
It never happens in X rank. I can assure you. But I mean, you're also in X rank, so I don't know why I'm saying that
Whoa,
as an
okay.
explicitly different thing. Sorry.
But
yeah, and
if Crocodile, if you're still out there, I don't know if you'll find this video somehow.
I mean,
I'm
we post it
Coco.
on Twitter, so I'll put it on the socials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he somehow finds this. That'll be sick. That would be really sick.
That would be cool. Yeah, but and essentially that got me onto Discord, and then me and Coco would play a lot, especially then because
Oh, we used to
neither
play
of us
so much.
I remember playing like the first PB we did like on Piranha Pit, like tower control.
How do you
And,
remember
like,
that?
I don't know. I do not know. I'm mentally insane. I swear
am I
to
a bad
God.
friend, or are you just like autistic or some shit?
I think I am. I probably am. Like I remember this random toss, but then when it comes to like memorizing formulae, like I'm like, so you know. But yeah, that's how we met, and
But it's
yeah.
so weird. I remember also like back then we used to play so many like private battles. I don't know how. Literally, we just
all the time.
It was insane. It was actually fucking insane how much we played, and it like not even twins or whatever. Just like PBs the whole time. 1v1s. Splatoon is
Like
not even a good...
1v1s, and then you got me into like a sort of friend group, like
yeah, true.
a bunch of other you guys, and we would just like do private battles all the time. It was great.
Yeah, and I remember also like trying to low key kind of get you into competitive, and you were like pretty against it back then, and it was so weird for me to like in 2018. You were. I mean, okay, maybe not that much, but you were like, nah, I just want to like keep it fun, you know. I kind of got where you were coming
The
from.
opposite to me now. Now it's like I have to sweat. I have to try hard all the time.
You did not even like ranked. You didn't. I remember I was like
I'm like A rank still. A minus.
I really tried to get you into like playing more ranked because I knew you were good. Like we would play 1v1s, and I was like S or S plus back then. I don't remember what I was exactly, but I was pretty high ranked. You'd still like get. We were like pretty evenly matched. You were not a bad player, you know.
I mean, yeah, somewhat. I mean, I mean, you played dual squatches. I played C-Jet still, so.
Sure, I guess maybe it's because of that.
I've been playing that weapon for 7 years. I need help at this point.
But it was so weird once I like actually got my Switch in Splatoon 2 and stuff, and I suddenly find out you don't like PBs, and I was so excited to like just 1v1 you again, and suddenly you're a competitive player. You're this fucking sweaty ass solo queue warrior. You were so sweaty, dude. It's solo queue. Oh my
You
God.
can just say if you want to solo me in a PV at any time.
Yeah, but you were way better anyway. To be honest, we played a bit, and you got bored of it, and I got bored of it because it was just not evenly matched at all. I was like really rusty, and you were just insane.
I mean, I think for like an entire year, I just only played Splatoon. I probably got like 2,000 hours in like the first year.
You were actually like a solo queue warrior, just the definition of that.
Yeah, I got S plus 50 and everything.
How many hours do you have now?
Fun. 5,460.
Oh my God!
I did it off by heart for some reason because I am just mentally unstable. Apparently,
That's so crazy.
I don't even have my Switch open. My Switch is like off on the opposite side of the room. I couldn't even check.
I know something like that as well. To be fair, I have like 900.
You have like 900 hours.
Yeah.
I checked.
Why?
I don't know why I do this. As you said, I'm probably autistic.
Damn. How about you, Lucas? How many do you have? Over 1,000, right?
Yeah, I have like 2,065.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
At the start of this year, I didn't even have like 1,200. I just like played so much this year.
That's odd because most people just don't play anymore. So.
I've
Or have you just gotten into
this
it?
year compared to like last year, I'd say, or maybe 2 years ago. I didn't play much 2 years ago. Like 2020, I was pretty dead in terms of Splatoon.
Yeah.
Was that because of like the team though? Because we like made our team in like February or something.
Yeah, that's like the main reason. I really wanted to like get back into competitive, but well, it didn't pan out. But we can try again in Splatoon 3. It doesn't have to be anything serious, just like casually scrim and whatever.
Yeah, but we lost Slanted as well because he's not gonna play till like much later now.
It's fine. He's still cracked. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Lost my train of thought.
What are your hopes, kind of, for like Splatoon 3 in terms of meta, competitive, anything, you know?
I think a balance between because Splatoon 1, Splatoon 2 are sort of on opposite sides of the quote-unquote spectrum. Splatoon 1 is so heavily based like on individual play.
No, it's just no. It's so heavily
And
based. You could have just stopped there.
I could have just stopped there.
It's heavily based. I agree with
It's
that.
heavily based. Oh no, it's unbalanced as all hell, just like Splatoon. Well, Splatoon 2 is more balanced, but like it's so focused on team play and kind of just spamming specials and not like playing very passively that it's just I know
Yeah, but
it's
the
probably
thing is,
it's probably been the same meta for a year now.
yeah, and the
That's
thing is
good.
with Splatoon 1, I feel like one of the main reasons that we like look back at it so fondly is because we didn't actually have that much time with it, you know? And the meta.
Only 2 years.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. So, like, I think if we had the same amount of time getting cucked by fucking krakens as we like do with Tenta missiles and armor and stuff, we'd probably be
A
sick of
lot
it.
more.
We'd probably be
Yeah.
sick of it. I don't know. I mean, I didn't like krakens that much to begin with, although I did use a few
You can
weapons.
tame them and all that. That's fine, but yeah.
Yeah. And Bubbler as well. But
But yeah.
what are your hopes, kind of, for Splatoon 3? What are your
I just
hopes?
I want it to be a mix between Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2. Sort of
It
have
seems
sort of
like
that
it's
individual.
going that direction.
It really does through the specials. Like they're powerful, but they actually have counters.
And they're really
So
fun.
like
Even
and they're fun.
Zipcaster, even though Zipcaster are so like incomprehensibly garbage.
It's just the end lag. I mean, it's good for like pressuring backlines, but like
Dude, there's
as a
nothing good
backline
about
player,
this weapon.
I can just all I need to do is just walk back, shoot.
But that's not even the thing. Like, why is it tied to my ink tank? Why does it not have HP or armor or anything? It's so weird. I don't get how.
I think maybe giving it like 50 more health points would just help it a
Exactly.
bit,
Yeah.
maybe, or something like that. I haven't got the answers because I'm not like a dev or like a.
You know what's a random thought that literally just popped in my head? I want to
Hmm.
have a blaster that pierces.
Why?
Why not? That sounds so cool. I mean, charges do it. You could still like. It'd be really sick, I think. I mean, I don't know. It'll be really niche in terms of like what the use will be for the pierce, but I think it'd be pretty cool. Maybe
Maybe.
they can make like a rapid blaster instead, so not like something that one shots, but a rapid blaster that pierces.
Yeah, but like I don't really see the utility in that because like you may as well just do chip damage, like because blasters have that radius. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. It just literally random. I don't know how it popped up in my head. It
Just one of those random 11 a.m. thoughts, you know.
And what are your hopes, Lucas?
Um,
In terms of meta?
like, want H3 to be like busted.
Oh my god! Of course.
At least
Never
H3's
mind. I
kit,
don't
though.
need to hear your hopes anymore.
You just want HQ to have a good kit that doesn't have point sensor.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
fair. That's
give him
fair.
Splash or Big Bubbler. I'm fine. Splash or Big Bubbler. Even like a hyper aggressive kit like Splash
That
Bomb.
would actually be not bad. That'd be a really good sort of. That'd be a good supportive kit.
But I really think Big Bubbler's overhyped. I don't see how.
Well, I mean, it's good for stalling zones. Like, I mean, you can use the beacon if you ever use it, which I only used like once in the test fire.
I did a
So-
few times, but the thing I don't understand is just you can kill it really easily. Like if you're gonna, I mean, you can stall the tower for like lead if you're really close, but it's not gonna do that much for you because if two people focus on it, which is gonna happen in like actual coordinated play, then it's dead instantly. Well, not instantly, but it'll be shredded.
I don't know the effect of object shred on because usually object shreds like 3 times.
Yeah, true.
like,
It might even like
damage.
with object shred, it might even just like actually die instantly. Like I think it'll be shredded pretty easily.
No, I
and
think it still has its utility. Like,
it has its use, but it's not like you can actually move around much. I mean, the weapons that have long range are definitely gonna get like the most use.
it decays over time, but I guess it's also good. Like not just as supportive, but also like I think as Bracaro stated, it's good for like being very selfish as well. Because like if you're like Roller for example, like if you're about to die, you just go behind a wall and pop it up, and that also allows people to jump in and like get good flanks and all that. So
Yeah, it does spawn in pretty quickly. I'll say that much. But I know. I think it might just be like I can see it being over nerfed for whatever reason, and then people are just gonna start using it as a beacon on weapons that have it. You know, like how Splashdown is just a free tank refill. You know.
I think like you need two people to take it out. Like it'll probably be really good for like just as a distraction essentially. But like you can also use it to set up safely. So like setting up crab tank safely or setting up tactical cooler.
Yeah, but if you
Because it
get
has a
into
beacon.
if you get like inside of it, you can actually like shred it really quickly. On the inside, it breaks.
Well, I
really
mean,
fast.
I guess that's a good counter to it in terms of
Yeah, it is.
gameplay.
I'd say it's pretty balanced.
Like,
It's
that's a good way of actually.
exactly. I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty balanced. I just don't think it's as good as most people are saying it is. I think it has like a healthy amount of positives and negatives, which is good. It's not bad by any means. It's just I feel like it's a bit overhyped, especially how like Lucas thinks if an H3 gets a kit that has Big Bubbler, it'll be like sealed. But I really don't think it'll do that much for it. I mean, it'll be good, obviously, but still, it can be broken.
It'll essentially be like what Cherry H3 and Cherry H3.
Yeah, except you can't move for free, and it'll be broken. You know, like at least the Bubbler lets you move around, but this thing you're tied like to the zone that it covers. You know.
Yeah, but like you can play really aggressive with it, and then like let's just say you get low, you can just pop it and just quickly heal in it and just one shot anyone that tries to like come close and shred it.
Yeah, I think it's mostly going to be used like what armor is, like setting up from a specific place or like locking out certain areas with like if you have like a charge or something in there, that's gonna be like have a massive amount of pressure.
Yeah, I think it'll be good in like short bursts. Like if you need to do something really quickly, it'll give you enough protection to do whatever you want. But I don't think it'll be this thing that just like says fuck you. You can't do anything now. You can't play the game anymore.
It's what armor should have been, which is not armor.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I've been seeing quite a lot of leaks. Have you guys like actually gotten spoiled about anything or not?
I've gotten spoiled about the final boss just as a on
that's
YouTube.
Such a shame.
I know. It happened to be in Splatoon 2 as well. Why are they cursed?
Well, in Splatoon 2,
I'm not gonna say what it is, but yeah, that's.
I didn't get spoiled. I don't think Lucas got spoiled either, right?
Yeah, that just.
Did you?
I haven't seen anything. Like, so far.
Me neither. I hope it stays that way because I'm, like, I don't know about you, but like from most people that got spoiled, I've been hearing really good things. Do you agree?
I mean, from what I saw, it looks okay. I only saw like two sort of screenshots.
I mean, it's not Octavio.
The final boss.
That's the idea I'm getting.
I cannot confirm nor deny this. I cannot confirm nor deny this.
Okay, yeah, but that's just the idea I'm getting. Because if it was Octavio, I think most people would be mad. But
no, I didn't see much, so but it's annoying.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm really excited. It's got me really excited for the story. I might like try to grind that out first. Just like make
reviews that have been out from like Nintendo, not Nintendo UK. What is it? UK and Nintendo UK thing, sort of. But they said it's good, but not great. It's not what people have been wanting, which is a more extensive single player. But it's good.
Like, I mean, it's still a multiplayer game. I'll take whatever I can get. You know.
Yeah, but I don't know, because last two sort of solos, or not solos, last two hero modes have been very. For me, like obviously Splatoon 1.
Well, Splatoon 1 I didn't mind.
Splatoon 1, yeah, obviously is fine because
it was recently, actually. Like when I got my Wii U, like,
the music is good. The music is really good in that one.
I like both of them.
Tentacular Circus is the best single player song, and you cannot change my mind.
It's really popular. Like a lot of people think it's really good as well.
Yeah.
Hurt my ankle.
Okay.
But I mean, like a lot of people, obviously it has to serve as a tutorial for new players. Mm-hmm. That's sort of its point. But people also want it to be more extensive.
I hope it has like. I hope it's like if it's a fraction of what Octo Expansion was, I'll take that.
From what Dude, and like a bunch of other sort of gaming outlets have said. and shown us. It does look. It's taking a lot from Octo Expansion, which is nice
great.
because Octo Expansion was pure perfection.
Yeah, like the thing is, so like Splatoon 1's story mode, it wasn't the best, but as I said, I replayed it recently, and honestly, like one good thing about it, I literally like 100%ed it in one sitting. It's really short, so
Yeah.
it's not. It's
Have you,
not.
Did
It's
you do 1,000% one in one go? Or
so I'm talking about Splatoon 1. That's not 1,000%.
sorry, I thought you were talking about Splatoon 2.
No. Yeah, but well, that's the problem with Splatoon 2. It's really long, and if you want to 1,000%, it's even longer. It takes way too long, and I did it, unfortunately. But I think all of us did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done, if I have 5,000 hours in the Splatoon 2, you betcha I've done most of things.
Yeah, I haven't like done everything in Octo Expansion, but I've done enough to like get the secret ending and stuff. I've done every level, you know. But I didn't do it on every weapon. I couldn't be.
No, I can't. It's just meh.
I did that. There's like no point to doing it, but I was just really.
It'll be cool if
I
there
do
was
it
like
sometimes. Like I sometimes when I'm like bored, I'll open Octo Expansion and just play a random level with like a weapon that I didn't complete it with because it's just fun. Like Splatoon 1's story mode, it was pretty good. It had great ideas. Some of them were like used in Splatoon 2 on like the multiplayer stages, right? But it was
with the shifty station.
Yeah,
and in the maps themselves. So
yeah, but it was still like really safe and stuff. But it was the first try, you know. I didn't mind it. It was good. It was great. But Splatoon 2, it had decent bosses. Splatoon 2 was literally one, but like Splatoon 1 light. But instead of making it better, we just made it worse for no reason. It was so bad. I don't like Splatoon 2 story mode. What about you guys? I don't think you like it either, do you?
I think it's okay. I mean, it
Really?
serves its role as a tutorial.
Yeah, but there should be more to it. It shouldn't just be like copy pasting the ideas. And I get why they did that because most people didn't play the Wii U game.
I think it's Splatoon 2 was rushed. It was definitely rushed at launch. The
Yeah,
start.
I think Octo Expansion was more of like the thing they wanted to do, but they just didn't have
Probably.
the time. Yeah,
I mean, we got it in like June of 2018. So
we got it like right around the time I got my Switch. I remember really well. I was so hyped.
yeah,
But
I remember literally. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but then like we got Octo Expansion and it was so good.
It puts expectations on what single player in Splatoon should be.
Exactly. If like I'll be disappointed if it's not as good in Splatoon 3, but if it's just similar enough, if it's like half of what Octo Expansion was or even less, I don't care. Just don't be like hero mode from 2.
It was boring-ish.
Honestly,
It was okay.
They could literally like copy paste the hero mode from Splatoon 1 and it'd still take that over hero mode in Splatoon 2.
They're gonna have large scale paid DLC, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm really excited for that as well because
that's gonna be a larger single player sort of experience, and that will obviously spill over a bit into multiplayer.
yeah, they did say
To
it's
some
also like
extent.
the final saga. So maybe next game they'll be like they'll finally
probably-
do something else with the story. I hope the story
Maybe,
hits
yeah.
though. I mean, you can't expect too much from a Splatoon story. I get that, but Splatoon, like the Octo Expansion, like actual story was still really nice. I liked it. You know, like the ending, you know, with the music and they were like staring off at the helicopter or whatever. Spoilers, I guess, but fuck you, I don't care.
You've had 4 years. Come on.
Yeah. But that
Really.
really, honestly, that hit different. That music was.
It was very good. I completed it in like one day.
Yeah, I don't know when I completed it. I don't think I bought it instantly because I still had a lot of stuff to do because I just had the game, you know.
Yeah.
But I did get it pretty quickly because I wanted the afro. I love the afro.
The Afro is the best part of the
Yeah.
Octolings. Like
For real.
no joke.
Well, now it's the twirly one, but I still love the afro.
You see, I just keep the same. I've kept the same
You're boring.
thing, and I've kept the same kit I've used since 2015.
Even the same drip.
Yes, the 2015 drip
Loki,
trademark.
If you change the drip, you're not Pew Pew anymore. I'll say that much.
Exactly. It's just dripping.
Like
So
it's to the point where whenever I see someone using the same glasses, I'll be like, wait, oh no, that's not Pew Pew. But literally,
Yeah.
I just like when I see the same glass, I'm like, is that Pew Pew? That looks like Pew Pew.
Yeah, I mean, I just like sort of in the last like month or two, I was just like, you know what, I want the drip back because it actually looks good. So I just ended up finding a bunch of like players who had the shirt and the shoes with the ability, and so
Wait, did you change your drip?
yeah, I've pretty much dripped multiple. Apparently, I had a phase when I had some really ugly shoes, and I'm just like, huh?
Wait, wasn't it just like that those
It was the white.
glasses?
It was sort of the white jacket.
Yeah, the
then,
like baseball jacket sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the
The
golden
jersey.
high tops, right?
They're not the gold ones. The gold high horses are the ones I use now. It was like
Oh, I thought it was always that because I used to use those a lot in Splatoon 1 and 2. I used them. They look really
yeah.
good.
Well, no, they had run speed on initially, and that's kind of ass for CJ. So.
Fair enough. What do you use now?
Well, I used my 2015 drip.
What were the shoes?
And the gold high horses. I found them with object shredder on, which is like essential for playing CJ nowadays because armor used to take 2 shots, now it takes 1, and that's big.
Wait. So the golden high horse, that's the right thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not wrong. Okay. It's so
Yeah,
iconic.
the Veracity jacket and then the octo glasses. So.
Yeah, it's literally just iconic. I mean, you've seen him as well, Lucas, right?
Yeah, like in solo queue, I've seen his like gear.
Yeah, I literally when we played this Splatoon 3, I just didn't like I did because
we played this. We played in one lobby because you were not on Team Scissors because you're a traitor and I hate you.
I sorry that I think for myself, bro. Sorry that I'm not controlled by the idols, bro. I love Big Man, but it doesn't matter what he chooses until the last Splatfest, okay? Let's be real about this. I'm not gonna be brainwashed by some idols. You're succumbing to the elite, Pew Pew.
You suddenly make this about classism.
What?
Never mind. Let's continue.
Okay, yeah, let's not get into. I was just joking around.
You're just getting very serious all of a sudden.
But I literally like when we played this Splatoon 3, I literally just did not register your name. I always just like recognized you by your drip. It's just whenever I see your drip, it's just neuron activation. Is that Pew Pew?
Yeah, if only I had my glasses. I think I was wearing the bowler hat.
Also, you didn't even have the CJ. How was I supposed to recognize you?
I know, I was playing pro because that was like
the closest thing.
Also, Crab Tank was
I think
really,
I did mention this in the last episode, right, Lucas? That I played against him. And how he like lasered me fucking down at the very start of the match.
Yeah,
I remember.
I was shopping off right side and then you just dropped and I was just like, okay, so you don't exist anymore.
I should have known right then and there it was you. And then I saw your message on my second screen.
Yeah, and then I lost because it's Turple.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'll get you back, bitch.
Let's see. What else to talk? We should have made some notes. We're only 30 minutes in. Fuck. So, is there anything you want to talk about?
How did you get into comp, Coco?
Me?
Yeah, because you mentioned you got Pew Pew into it, but how did you get into it?
I didn't really get him into it. I tried getting him into it. Let's see. So how I got.
I mean, you had the clan, didn't you? The 2.0 clan that you forced me into.
We'll get there.
It was like, oh,
nice. We'll get there. So, well, the very reason I even know about like the competitive stuff was Dude. Obviously, like probably most people. Maybe nowadays it's more like Chara, but back then it was Dude. That's like the biggest comp player. He's probably still the biggest comp player, but
in terms of subscribers, yeah, he is.
Just popularity in general, I think.
Really?
Who else would be more popular?
Oh, I think like Kara, Wadsum, and all that are sort of getting there.
Yeah, but like I think like a casual player is more likely to know Dude or maybe even Watson because Watson makes some goofy videos, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe him as well. Well, I don't know how many subs he has, but
like 40,000. I can check.
60, I believe.
So it is less than Dudes. No, it's not a dick measuring competition.
100,000. So yeah.
But anyway, so like that's how I found out the competitive scene even exists, and I think that was even the first time I found out what competitive is, what like esport is, even though Splatoon is not a proper esport.
No,
Um,
no. In Splatoon 3, that could happen. I would like it to.
I mean, it could easily happen if Nintendo just like did something.
If Nintendo actually, got up and actually was like, okay, it actually has a scene that's, not be old fashioned.
I mean, they're doing more. At least they're doing more than Smash for us. So we'll take that. We'll take that much.
Wow! Just put some shade over them.
It's not shade towards Smash. It's just fuck Nintendo. But
I mean,
keep doing what you're doing.
Overall, but,
It's better than nothing.
Mm.
But anyway, I don't know what else happened in that time. I don't think I was aware of like all the competitive resources. I don't even know if dude had done his.
There weren't
video.
even that many. I mean, you'd have like squid boards, but that was back then, like 2015, 2016. That was sort of it.
I guess.
This
I think there were some.
commented thing.
I think there were a
There
few.
was some other things. I think Sendoing hadn't been made. The Sendoing probably wasn't made until like in the middle of Splatoon 2. So
Yeah. I remember him like talking about it on streams, and then suddenly it was a big thing, and I was like, oh. Good for you. That's great. I like Sendo a lot. He used to be one of my favorite competitive players when he doesn't compete anymore, does he?
He sometimes does, but he's still really good. But he mostly just runs like Center Wing and Plus Server.
Yeah. He does more stuff like
Plus
around the
a joke,
community
but,
nowadays.
Like
But his
Seems
blaster
to
gameplay and
along.
stuff, I had so much respect for him. I still do, obviously, but like he was actually like sort of an idol almost as well. You wanted to say something, Lucas?
Oh, like how I got into comp or
Oh well, yeah. So I was gonna get there, but so me being completely clueless on like how to even do anything competitive related, right? I decide, fuck it, I'll make a server. It was fucking called Heroes 2.0. And it had like a channel for fucking Mario Kart, Splatoon, probably a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what else I had. Maybe like even Mario Maker. I don't know, like Kaizo stuff. That's what I had in mind. Even though we were all garbage at Mario games. But I made that. I invited Pew Pew. Like I mean, I guess I kind of got him into competitive, if you want to say that. But it's not like that clan went anywhere. I called it a clan, by the way.
Yeah, well, I mean, back then it would be more clans based, like J and K and
J&K?
what? Have you not seen J and K? It's like a French person.
Yeah.
You see more
Isn't it
Splatoon
G?
2.
Isn't it G? Not J, right?
Did I say J? That's probably just me being British.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's G.
G and K, yeah.
Yeah.
here's a G.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what's the G and K shit about?
I don't know. I've been seeing it for the last 5 years and I still don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know what, which is like the GG gaming thing. So
GG Gaming, what's that?
Gabriel Gaming, sorry.
Wait, that's from him?
Yeah, really? Do you not know? That was big when like Splatoon 2 was like its first year.
Well, I've seen a lot of like G
When
and
we
K.
united,
people.
it was like, yeah.
Wait, who's the K then?
I don't know. I can tell you if I wanted.
Damn, I didn't know. But GG Gaming doesn't do any competitive stuff, does he?
No, it was a casual thing. It was a casual thing.
Ah, yeah, there
Not
were a lot of people rocking that.
Yeah.
I like at some point I just got pissed off whenever I got killed by one of them because I was like my salt was through the roof at that time. But anyways,
Back to your competitive story.
so I like forcibly got Pew Pew in the server and some other players. We did nothing because obviously I had no fucking idea how to get scrims, how to do anything competitive related. It died out. At some point it became just like a friends server, did it not? Like I invited a lot of friends and it was just like
Yeah, it just became very sort of casual based and
it was dead. It was still dead, but it had a lot of friends in it. And I used to make like some cringy ass announcements. What, dude? Oh my god! I'm not even gonna talk about it.
I can go back to like do you remember Amy's server? I'm still in that, by the way. Like
Really? Oh no!
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna find some stuff right now.
No! Actually, send that to me.
Oh yeah, because Because you swapped accounts, didn't you? So
Yeah, yeah. Am I still in the? I don't. I left everything on my old account.
yeah, you left.
Yeah.
Oh, this is ancient. Oh, from 2017. Oh my
I
god.
don't know if we should be going through it right now because it's kind of. I'm not gonna like put it on screen. That's too much effort. But
No.
plus, it's like kind of. I mean, Lucas isn't like part of any of this, so. But still, send me the link.
No, it's just right. Your profile picture is Naruto and Mario.
Wait, what? Yeah. Well, okay, wait. If you, your mic was really shitty there. I don't know if like you could make out what he said, but so my profile picture on my like old account, it's Naruto and
Mario.
But the thing is, it's
so
based. The reason is because like that was literally my very first profile picture. I had that on my Google account, and I had that on Discord when I made my Discord account. You know. Oh.
True competitive player. Sorry.
Dude, but I had to like when I left my original account because like it's locked behind two-factor authentication and I couldn't change it, and I just thought, fuck it, I'll make a new account. Well, I didn't make a new account. This was like my alt already, so at least it had some friends on it. But when I left it, I just like left everything, and then I changed my profile picture to that because I had to. It's the OG, you know. And now I just use it like as a dump. Whenever I like want to transfer pictures to my PC or whatever, I just post them in that DM, like some schizo talking to himself.
Yeah.
So anyway, we keep distracted from the main story.
Just focus.
So yeah, we were practically at the end of that story. We just like the server kind of devolved and it just became a friends thing and it died, and I don't know if I deleted it. I know I left it, but I might have deleted it, and I think that's about it. And then when I actually got into competitive, it was like I think it might have been like War Squid, which is another friend of mine. You remember Pew Pew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he still plays a lot of Splatoon, but I see him.
I see him a lot on like Paladins on like. 'Cause I've still got him
Yeah.
friended on my Switch. So.
Yeah, I remember they like had a phase where they played a lot of Paladins, and like I played it a bit too with them, but I wasn't that into it. But it's all on Switch, by the way. Like I don't know if they still play it on Switch, but we used to play it on Switch. But he got me into this team. I think I was like asking him because I knew he did some competitive, and I think that was like the first team I was in. Maybe Pew Pew was in it as well. It was like called Full Ink or something. There was a team called Full Ink, I think. I don't know if that's the Splatoon 1 team. Pew Pew, were we in a team together in Splatoon 2?
I don't think so.
Yeah, do you remember its name? With like it was like Daycat or something. That was the leader, right?
I don't remember.
She has a Twitch. I still see her getting on sometimes because I'm still followed. Huh?
You mean Amy, right?
No, I'm
Right?
the person that like was the leader of the team we were in Splatoon 2. I think it was 2018. I don't know if you were in that team.
No, because I was in Wild Squids by then.
Wild Squids. That.
Yeah, French team.
Ah, okay.
Really toxic.
Oh, okay. Do you
Yeah,
want to get into that?
Oh. I mean, sure.
Throw shade at the French.
Yeah, as an English person, that's my god-ordained right to, so... Let's get going.
Well, then go ahead. I mean,
So,
wait, actually, just like explain, how did you even get into competitive? Because I completely missed that. I wasn't playing Splatoon. We weren't even talking that much back then.
I mean... I sort of just fell into it because, I mean, I played a lot of the game and so I got fairly alright. I mean,
there was no Coco to 1v1 every day.
No, sadly not.
I think we did play a bit of Splatoon 1 though. Like, every now and then.
Yeah, because you didn't get your Switch until later. I would sometimes still pop on to play Splatoon 1 with you.
Yeah.
And you have no
So
friends.
wholesome.
But, yeah, and essentially, there's this French player, well, no, not French, it's Luxembourgish player called Porsche. You know him? He's the guy with
Maybe
literally
Lucas knows him. I don't.
10,000 hours in Splatoon. He used to play a lot of Lita, and
Nah, bro.
I mean, he's played Splatoon so much that his Switch is literally powered by an exterior fan because the fan in it is just gone.
Get a new Switch. Get a fucking job. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
He doesn't do anything else.
No, ain't no way. Does he at least like, stream?
No, he is on Twitter though.
Come
He plays with a
on.
lot of JP players, but
He at least stream like
essentially,
monetize
I just like I found him in the league. I said, "Oh, GG's," and then we started playing,
it. Dude,
and he was like, "Do you want to join my team?" And I'm just like, "Sure." And they
You were
just
that
invited
cracked.
me in like November of 2018. So
That was your first team.
yeah, that was my first sort of majorist team. I had teams before that with like a bunch of friends. It never really
Heroes
went anymore.
2.0. The
But
big team.
yeah, and essentially, I played with him for about a year, and then and then arguments happened between other players, and then some of those players like Benji and Dario and Dario left to form Knights of Queen, which are now or were a really big French team. Like they've done loads in like EBTV and all that. I sort of heated off. I just kept playing League and solo queue for like a while. I would like delve into like other avenues of competitive, like playing Colosseum when that was
Colosseum. What's
around.
that? That sounds familiar.
Colosseum used to be like a big sort of competitive hub
Mhm.
where like you'd find like a bunch of people to play with and then you'd play essentially like you just play like random games. It's like you'd go on, you'd play like you'd like search for like 7 more people. You then get into teams and then
Oh,
you'd
that
get
sounds
into
really good.
yeah, it used to be
Didn't
like
Sendo try to do like some sort of system like that, like a Sendo Q or something, right?
I think he's the one who worked on it.
It was live for a while, but I don't know. I think he took it down
Like a
again.
year, and then he got took down. That became the Plus server
Oh,
ish. I think I'm not entirely engrossed on the history because I have better things to do.
oh
Like
yeah, for
Splatoon.
sure, bro. 5,000 hours. Good. Bro.
I'm alive. I have a telescope. I don't go out.
Okay.
But yeah, and yeah, and so, well, I sort of just was just playing the game after that. I do a few more like small scale teams. I'd still play a lot, and then and then sort of like around 2019, I sort of late 2019, I sort of got back into competitive again.
Mhm.
So I started playing a lot more with a lot more people, and then I do a lot more scrims and a lot more and some tournaments like paddling pool, for example. And yeah, and so I've been sort of doing that sort of since. So I've was in a team briefly called, or not briefly, for about 8 months, called Solace with like Kinetsu,
Sus.
Solace,
So yeah.
and look with like Rain, Kinetsu, Kearney, Kaito, and then Takimi in the end, and then but Woke.
Yes, I
With
know.
that,
I know all of them.
just saying, if anyone in the audience is familiar, I think most people are more familiar with like Takimi because he's bloody cracked at the game. And
Right. I mean, maybe Lucas knows them. Lucas knows quite a lot of players. Do you?
Well, yeah, I kind of recognize like a few of them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how you guys like know this stuff. When I play the game, I'm just like turn off brain and just.
enough brain.
Even when I'm playing
I rage
competitively,
after.
I don't like pay attention to the other team. I don't care, even though I should probably like care a bit more.
But yeah, that and then we finished that game in like we finished playing that team in about 20, well not 20. I'm smoking some crack. Like in sort of January after Looty, and then I got into like things like the Plus server and all that, like sort of last year ish. And I've sort of been playing mostly in that. So
Just like pickups or something.
yeah, pickups and all that. So I've been playing tournaments and stuff like that with various players. So yeah.
I'm interested in pickups, but it's kind of intimidating because I don't want to like be ass and like even if they're not toxic, I'm not scared of them being toxic. I just like don't want to be bad for them.
Disappoint.
Huh?
Yes, you don't want to disappoint.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and even if they're like completely fine with it, it's just I feel bad if I'm bad to them.
Like
You
a
know?
leech. So
Huh?
you feel like a leech if you do so.
I mean, not a leech.
I know. I'm just throwing words out there.
Right, right. So what's like the biggest team you've been in? Was it Wild Squids?
Probably Wild Squid and Solace, really, because with Solace we actually had some good synergy and all that. But then like sort of school began ramping up and all that, so I couldn't actually play that much. Like I only play
Shame.
on weekends
Shame.
or whatever.
So how did you get into competitive, Lucas? Was it? I think I kind of know because that was like the first team, right? That we had. That was your first team.
Yeah. In Splatoon 1, I remember Brian. He made like a video, and it got like 1.1 million views, and that's how it got me into like watching comp. But I never really like played it until fairly recently when I made PS.
Or you
I'm
made
like
what?
fairly new to comp, so I just don't really have much to talk about. But
Right. Yeah. That honestly, that team could have like gone somewhere. To be honest, we were okay, and it was fun. But Benny was just like so obsessed, you know, so obsessed with
and
like
it
the
was
wrong mindset. But we shouldn't throw too much shade on him. We've talked enough.
true.
Man, I just can't get the server that you mentioned out of my head now, Pew Pew. I really want to get in there now.
Yeah, I'll send it to you after this if I remember, because I've
No,
been
well, you can
unsure.
send it now if you want to. But I
Good
won't
point.
look at it.
And
Yeah.
I mean, it's like completely dead. Like no one's talked in it since 2017. Like,
Well, I don't want to
no-
talk in it. I just want to look through it and like cringe. We can stay in the voice call later and just like cringe at it.
my scroll wheel's like broken on my.
I'll stream it. Who cares?
Invite people.
What else? Is there anything y'all on y'all mind?
Oh,
Oh, I remember. Oh, the profile picture. Oh my god.
down memory lane.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, speaking of school, which you were talking about just a second ago, I guess we can like hook in on that because
Yeah.
why the fuck? I don't know about you. Look, you're starting school this week as well, right? Like tomorrow.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky.
So it's so frustrating that the game is coming out literally next week. It's so annoying.
Oh, do
Literally.
not get me out. At least it's on a Friday. At least it's on a Friday.
Yeah, but
You know?
well, the thing is with I think I was gonna say this yesterday, but I wanted to save it to like talk about it now, because so like the way my schedule is, it's like every single day I have the first period free, but on Friday, I have the first period, the first two periods are PE, which I don't mind. I love PE, right?
PE. What's your PE?
Because I'm still in high school.
We don't have that here.
Well, you're fat Brits. What can I say?
No.
Wait, what?
I haven't done PE for like 2 years.
Because you're a fat Brit.
I'm not fat.
You're
I'm
a
underweight,
Brit.
man. Oh, you're a Brit.
Honestly, I'm probably fatter than you.
Well, yeah. I mean, you are older, so.
No, but like I should like start. I actually might start working out because like apparently my job gives me like a free gym membership. I found that out recently.
Let's take it up.
So I think I'm gonna start like going to the gym with my friend because it's
Oh
free.
well, Lucas, are you doing GCSEs or A levels right now?
Oh no, Brits.
Oh, me, sorry, what did you say?
I mean, are you doing GCSEs or A levels?
GCSEs.
Ah,
What does that mean?
youngin. It's like a lower. It's bad.
Oh
GCSEs are
no.
like, GCSEs,
Yeah, but
GCSEs are like.
he's young. He's pretty
No,
young.
Yeah.
I'm like in year 10. Like,
You do not sound like you're in year 10.
Yeah, his voice is so deep, dude.
I'm like, you sound older than me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's kind of scary.
Honestly, I wouldn't be
yeah, I was
surprised if
mentioned
he.
to Coco, I'm like 6 foot as well. It's like really weird.
How many 5 foot? Like, I'm gonna stop there.
I'm like 5'8". I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly because I use the superior system. I'm like
I know.
one.
UK is weird where you use. Oh, I don't know. You use imperial for some things, but then metric for others. So like you use like miles, for example, like 23 miles to London or whatever. Like I'm like
Yikes.
I'm like 8 stone.
Yikes.
8 stone 4 pounds.
Yikes.
I know, but then other times they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm like 165 centimeters or whatever, something like that. You know.
Wait,
It's-
you're 165?
yeah,
Ain't no way.
very short.
Ain't no way. Yikes.
I'm a little fucking bloody CJ gremlin.
Damn. You're just as tall as your inkling.
Oh, oh! You can't just do that to me.
Damn. Damn, I wasn't expecting that.
You just
You'll
got me.
grow. You'll grow. Trust.
I'm like 17. I'm not going any
Trust.
taller than this.
Trust.
Thanks, Coco. You
Trust.
just made my day
I
a
haven't.
misery.
I got my like my growth spurt in like when I was like 14 or something, and then after that I don't think I've grown anything. I don't think I've grown at all. You know, since then
Hmm.
I've just gotten wider. I haven't gotten like taller.
Have you started balding yet?
Not yet, but I do have like
Not
quite a
yet.
lot of white hairs because of genetics.
The hell?
Yeah, dude, my dad had, he said like at my age he was like almost, he had like almost complete white hair. And I have a pretty decent beard as well, you know.
Are you just like Geralt from like The Witcher
No,
3?
I think I said I have a few.
A
Okay?
few.
A few.
That's
It's
just.
like barely anything, but I like them to be honest. I
If I
think it
ever,
looks
if
good.
I, if I ever meet up with you in person, I'm getting you a Zimmer frame.
What?
A Zimmer frame. You know what those are, right?
Is that something
things that-
British? Am I not
I think
British?
there's things that it's a thing that old people use, to, like move around.
Fuck off! You're just jealous of my beard, okay? I have a beautiful
I've got a beard-ish. It's sort of
Coke.
not hair.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
You can't compete with the Arabic genes, okay?
Fair enough.
It's not that great. I kind of force my beard to like grow.
What were you again? Like, what were we talking about now? About anyway, school. Yeah, school.
Right. So yeah, you clowned on me for having PE for some reason, but I'm just being healthy, okay? Fuck you. But it's really annoying because like I have it digitally, right? So I can just like start playing immediately at like 12 a.m. on Friday. But that same day I have PE the first two periods, so I'll be fucking dead if I play Splatoon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Splatoon at that time. I'm literally gonna be dead. I'm not gonna be able to
Planned
participate.
out. I've got it planned out. I'm gonna spend all night playing. I'm gonna spend all day next day playing, and then I'm gonna spend all of Sunday playing.
Yeah, well, I can't. The problem is I can't like play much on like Friday because like in the morning. Well, at 12 a.m. I have like school the next day, really early, PE. So I'm gonna be dead. So I don't know if I'll play that. But also after that, it's like the full day is till 5 p.m. So after that, I only have a few hours because I'll have to go to bed because I have work the next day, which I might skip at this point to be honest because I want to play Splatoon. But although to be fair,
Priorities.
I mean I've done it before. When Elden came out, dude, I pulled an all-nighter. I did not go to work.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do with Splatoon 3, and I'm probably gonna get carpal tunnel. So
Well, the thing is, so like I tried going for an all-nighter, but like around 3 a.m. it took quite a lot because like the Steam servers were like messing up because everyone wanted to play the game, and like it took a lot of time to unpack it and stuff because I had it pre-downloaded. It just had to like unlock it, you know. But once I got to play at around like 1 a.m. I think, I played for like 1-2 hours, something like that, and then I literally started falling asleep. Like I was legit like I sat in my chair with my controller and my thumb would just I'd be looking at the screen, but my thumb would just like sleep on the joystick, and at some point I fell off a cliff while riding my horse, and I was like, okay, it's time to sleep now. I can't keep playing like this.
yeah.
I don't know how. I was like just looking at the screen, but my thumb was dying. It didn't want to cooperate. I was staring at the screen, but my brain wasn't registering anything that was happening. I was literally just sleeping with my eyes open or some shit. So yeah, at that point I just said, yeah, fuck it, I'll go to bed. And then the next day I woke up at like 7 a.m. I told work that I'm sick. Even though they knew I was playing the game. I told them the week before that I was going to be playing the game, but I still said like I have to like tell them.
Declare that you're sick, otherwise they'll just be like, "He's just playing Elden Ring."
Yeah, exactly.
Did you?
I just like messaged the team leader for that day because like on Saturday it's just students, so they're pretty chill about it. Like the team leader is just a student; he doesn't care. He's like, "Oh yeah, I get it. I did the same." But so like I woke up really early told him that, and then I just started playing Elden Ring again for the rest of the day. That was such a good week because like it came out right before the vacation. I had like 1 or 2 weeks, and I think it was 1 week, and I played the whole week. I was just playing Elden Ring the whole time. It was so good. I loved it. Like
because that's the only thing you'd talk about for like a week, like a month.
Dude,
like, well, hoping so
I deserved
hard.
that. I was waiting so long for that game. I mean,
It's
not
been
even that
levels.
long, to be honest. It was pretty fair. But the thing is, it was like 2 years, but with no news. You know, we spent like 2 years having no
It's
news.
essentially Silk Song now. So
Yeah, exactly. Like it's the same. I don't mind waiting long. Just give me news. But they don't. But no,
Oh, well.
I literally like I would spend the whole day in the voice chat with like a friend of mine just playing the game. I bought him the game, so we spent like the whole game, the whole like day just playing the game. It was so good. I loved it. Man, I like Loki. It was this year, but I just like yearn to those times, even though it wasn't long ago.
It was like last year in like November, man.
No,
Get
it was.
real.
It was March.
Oh, wait, no,
Oh,
February.
it was
It's February,
February.
March.
It was
Oh, I'm
February.
I'm smoking.
It was February this year. It wasn't long
February.
ago, but like
Was it February 24th?
25th or 24th. I don't
Close
even
enough.
remember. I don't remember. It was like one of those dates.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't long ago, but I just feel so nostalgic for it. I don't know why. It just felt good, you know? Like I don't get that feeling a lot where I like just like play a game and still feel good about myself. Usually when I play too long, I just feel like a sack of shit, you know? I just feel like I should be productive, you know? But when I played Elden Ring, we just sat there chilling. We were not even talking most of the time.
In silence.
We were both streaming the game. I don't think either of us was looking at the streams of each other, but we're still streaming the game and like helping each other with quests whenever we needed to. But other way, we were just like sitting, streaming the game for each other and just playing. It was such a good bonding experience, honestly. We became such like better friends. I've known him for a long time, but we became way better friends after that. Even though there was no talking, nothing. We did PvP occasionally. We'd like raid someone's world. That was fun. Yeah, no, that was great. Did you play? You played like Dark Souls, right?
I played a little bit of Dark Souls Remastered and then I got stuck on the Capra Demon and I just gave
Wait,
up.
Capra Demon's pretty early though. Are you
Yeah, Capra
bad?
Demon sucks. Capra Demon sucks so much because you just walk into a room,
Oh wait,
the dog's chasing after you. It's stupid.
but it's crazy because like I beat that boss first try.
I don't care. Didn't ask. I'm sorry, you're bad at Splatoon. You haven't got 2700. Don't talk to me.
Fuck off. You're just bad at the game. This is just a skill issue, dude. Dark Souls is not that hard.
I'm
Like,
not. Every other boss I'm able to complete in at least like 10 tries, but this boss
10 tries, you're
Ain't
bad. Imagine
working,
being
Chief.
bad at Dark Souls. No, well, it was
At
your
least-
first Souls. It was your first Souls game. Dude, I remember Bloodborne when I played that. That was my first Souls game.
I'm in Splatoon right now. We'll see who's really bad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's Splatoon is unfair and unbalanced.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I could just raid you from halfway across the map. That's fair.
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, I get why the Capra Demon is bullshit, but I didn't struggle with
Bullshit.
him that much because
You
do
can't
hate
get
dogs.
why it is bullshit. It's a fact.
I've always like hated dogs in Souls games. They suck.
Yeah, you just get poisoned, and then like, oh no,
Poisoned?
it's a claustrophobic room or something like that. You get some like effect, like poisoning or
I
whatever
don't
it's called,
think so.
bleeding.
Maybe bleed. Maybe
It's bleeding.
Yeah.
Spray bleeding.
Bleed is not that
Been a
bad.
while.
Bleed is not that bad. It just
Hate
like
Capra.
I don't know. I like killed them and then I just plunged attacked him a few times because there's like big stairs in his arena. It's a really small arena.
Yeah, I can just never get up the stairs though,
What?
because I just die instantly.
skill issue, man. I don't know how I first tried it. I also did. Do you know Orstina Smo? It's like the most infamous boss in Dark Souls.
No, I mean I have a friend who plays a lot of Dark Souls, but I know
Yeah, I
it
know.
never.
I'm friends with you. I know that.
No, I mean another friend. Though. I have more than you to talk to about Dark Souls.
Ah, damn. So you're
Sorry.
cheating on me.
Sorry.
You should carry on though. It's so good.
If there was like awkward silence like the rest of the recording,
I mean,
that would have been great.
the thing is, Lucas doesn't like play any non-Nintendo games.
Yeah, I've like just only been grinding Nintendo games recently.
Dude, what
Really?
were you
So, like-
doing in Mario Party?
So we was really bored one week, and I was like, "What if I 100% Mario Party?"
Oh my god! Why do you, I wanted to get Mario Party, but I was like, I'm not gonna pay for that. I miss me with that. I'm not gonna pay for that. Fuck that. I'm not gonna play it.
It's so torture. I mean, like, I was on this mini game for like 15 hours, and I couldn't close the game, otherwise I have to reset all my progress. It was so torture.
But you did it in the end, and that's what mattered. Did you have fun?
No, no fun.
Oh, well.
It was just really
For you, I
BS.
guess.
Then why'd you do it?
I got 100% every game I get.
Man, are you broke?
No, I'm just bored.
I guess you're pretty young. Do you like buy your own games?
Yeah.
Imagine being young, am I right, Coco?
Do you have a job, Pew Pew? I'm sorry for calling you out like that, I guess.
I leech off the state, if that counts.
You what?
I leech off the state.
Well, that's fair enough. You...
That's my job.
Wait, so
Yeah.
how do you like get your games?
I just get like paid for like my birthdays and all that.
Yeah.
Not you,
Usually,
not you.
it's just like usually it's just like I get money for like my birthday because
Oh.
I'm an antisocial freak in my family, so therefore they just go have some money, stay away from me.
Oh.
I'm joking, obviously, but then I'll usually just save up a bunch of money. So like if some big game comes out, then I go, ooh, I want that.
I mean,
So
yeah.
that's usually how.
Maybe instead of like playing 5,000 hours of Splatoon, you could like find some shitty
Play
job.
other games? I do play other games. What? No.
Why not?
What are you talking about?
Just like a shitty part-time job, make some money.
I'll get one next year. You're not my dad.
You're gonna do that? You're planning to?
Yeah, I'm planning on getting a job next year.
Okay, good job, good job. Then that's great. I got my like first
I'm
actual.
delaying it.
Fair enough, but I've worked like a lot with my dad because he's pretty much always had like his own company thing that he does, so I could just like go there and just like help him, and sometimes he'll pay me. But
Sometimes it's not like he,
I mean, I
served
don't.
you or anything.
To be honest, I don't do enough to like warrant it. He way overpays me. Let's just keep it at that. But my first like,
Wait,
huh?
never mind. Never mind.
My first like actual proper job was when I did become 18. So that's pretty like I remember the moment I became 18. I was like okay, so I think I should like get something that's not with my
I
dad.
need to do like adult stuff now, so maybe I should get a job.
Yeah, it's still I still really like this job though, because like it's not a part-time thing that's like gonna force itself into my life. It's like it's a pretty, it's not like a big company, right? It's not like a huge
Laid
corporation.
back, isn't it?
Huh?
It's like sort of laid back, right?
It's super laid back. So it's like it's not a huge corporation. I'm not gonna mention their name. I mean, I doubt they'll find this, but whatever. It's not like a huge corporation. It's just like a.
DDoS yourself casually.
I mean, who cares? It's not like I lived there. But so it's not a huge corporation, right? It has like one location, and it's like a partnership between like two companies, but I work at like one of them, and it's what's it called? Fuck, I forgot the name in English. In Dutch we say like magazijnwerk, but in English like it's warehouse. It's like a warehouse, you know.
Like Walleye Warehouse, like Walleye, is it a Splatoon reference? Splatoon reference? Like Walleye Warehouse?
I work at Walleye Warehouse, confirmed. But it's like a big warehouse, and we like package stuff and whatnot. But it's also like a printing company. And actually, recently I've been, I guess you can call it promotion, because this is a lot better than like packaging shit. But like they allow me to work on the printing machines now, so I don't have to break my back putting shit in envelopes anymore. It's a lot better. I actually really enjoy like doing the big
Slaving
print.
away. You're wasting away. Whatever will you do?
Yeah, my apparently my hour's like worth $10, so that's cool to know. But yeah, so that's it. But so the thing is, they have like this on Saturday. It's pretty much the day where like all the students come. So it's really laid back and chill there. And even like throughout the week. So when I have like a vacation, like the last month or two, I just like work on the weekdays with them. But they're really chill about it. It's actually I really like even though the work itself is pretty lame and boring and brain dead and whatever else. It's still like the people there are really fun. I really enjoy working there. Everyone is really fun to talk to and stuff. And sometimes
Nice.
like on the weekdays when it's like old ladies and stuff, and they'll be like old ladies and talk about old lady shit, and I'll be there sitting and smiling and nodding. But they're fun. I like talking to them, and they're so interested in anything you have to say. It's insane. Like I talked about.
Yeah, they got nothing else going on with their day. They got they're trying to spend time.
No, but like I was talking to this one lady before.
It sounds very rude.
I was
Respect your elders.
I was talking to this one lady before I like built my PC, because like my primary thing that I was saving up for when I started working was building a PC. So I talked about her about like all the like details and nitty gritties of building a PC, and she didn't have any idea what I was talking about, but she sat there and smiled and like asked questions. She was so interested and loved it. Okay, and I loved her like participation. That was so wholesome. I love old ladies, man. Talking to them is just. And just old
Okay,
people in general.
Coco 2.0, 2022. I love old ladies, man.
Come on, like old people in general, they're so wholesome. Okay,
They can be cool,
I mean,
but then they take forever to get off the bus. So
imagine using public
The-
transport. Couldn't be me.
I kind of have to. So
Yeah, I really hate using public transport. I'd rather like cycle to school in the rain or in the snow or in the whatever than go to with the bus. I hate going with the bus.
bus is okay. It's just
Nah, I don't.
It kinda stinks
It
sometimes.
makes me depressed, honestly. Just like sitting there and looking at everyone being
A bit.
depressed.
Mm.
It's not a good time. Whenever I sit there, I just like put my music on the loudest. I don't need anyone's bullshit.
You're not productive on the bus. God damn.
I mean, usually I'm standing. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. Read a book on your phone. That's what I do.
Fucking nerd.
Reading in 2022.
Wow. I mean, like, they're not the most interesting. It's mostly just like a calculus book or whatever because it's like.
Oh my god, that's even worse. Not even like a fictional story. Come on, bro.
Just calculus for dummies because I have nothing else to do with my time.
Right. I mean, I should probably start like reading, or not reading. I'll just listen to books because this year, like, I have to.
Is it sponsored by audiobook, by the way? I'm just Audible. Sorry. This better not be sponsored by Audible. This is not where we
Well,
get the ads.
actually, no, it's not. Unfortunately, if they want to sponsor us, be my guest. But I doubt they'll do that anytime soon. But so like this year, since it's my final year, we have to like read a certain amount of books for Dutch class, and like at the end of the year, we're like gonna have a conversation with our Dutch teacher about it. And the thing is, I've read like maybe 2 of them. We have to read 12, and I've read like 2 or something. And so I think I'm just like gonna find all the books on like the website we get from school, and I'll just listen to them because I can listen to like one book in one evening. To be honest, I can like play Splatoon, Risk of Rain, fucking Balloons, Tower Defense, turn my brain off and just listen to the book. It's really fun.
Yeah, but do you remember any of it?
I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because like I guess Splatoon is not the best. Splatoon can get pretty sweaty, but like especially Balloons Tower Defense, I can really just like turn my brain off and listen to the book, or even Risk of Rain.
That's the point of balloons.
Do you know Risk of Rain? No answer.
Sorry.
Do you know Risk of Rain?
No.
It's like a roguelike, third-person shooter type of thing. Some characters are like melee, but it's really fun. I recommend it. I think it sounds well. Actually, you have a PC. You can just play it on PC. It doesn't take much to run. We could play it together. It's really fun together. I love it.
Is it free?
No, but you can get it for
What?
like $5 on Alki Shop.
Maybe I'll have to check it out if I have time.
It's
Because
great.
still seems pretty to give my life.
Fair enough. Yeah, I wouldn't get it anytime soon. But like last year, what I did, we also had like a conversation. So they call it like a Socratic dialogue or discussion or whatever. That's like the direct translation, I'd say, from Dutch. Does that ring any bells?
Did you say it again?
No.
Sorry.
Socratic conversation, discussion,
No,
dialogue.
it doesn't.
No, it's kind of based off of like the way Socrates would, talk to people. I guess. So you like the idea is you read a book. I don't know if it's only with books, but we had to like read a book, and in a group, and well read the book like on our own, and then in a group would like come up with a philosophical question that like relates to the book, and then discuss that, and like with not only with the book but also like incorporate our own personal experiences into it.
Okay. So no, I know. So it's like rhetoric,
Rhetoric. I don't know.
like the laws of rhetoric, like in where you have like it's like an art of persuasion, you know?
No. It's not about persuasion. It's literally just like we talk about it, and then everyone comes up with their own answer. You don't need to like agree on anything. It's just
Twitter.com.
no, because Twitter you have to agree with
I'm
everyone.
joking.
No, but it's the polar opposite on Twitter. You have to like agree with
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not really like Twitter. That's
Yeah, it's like different. This is just like throw your thoughts in the ring and see what people think of it, and they can come up with their own conclusions, and you come up with your own. Just like a thing of perspective, that kind of stuff. It's really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I really did. I got a pretty hard grade for it as well because that's just how I am, That's how I do. I take philosophy as well. I'm like a philosophy.
ugh, that's bad subject.
Why?
It's not
It's
based like
fun.
maths.
It's really
Or I
good.
have a definite solution.
Huh?
Maths. Maths is based.
I love maths as well. It's not it's not mutually exclusive. You can love both at the same time.
Yeah, but it's not as based.
It's really good. It's fun. I love it.
I'm joking. Philosophy is good, especially philosophy of science, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I did like that because the main thing that really like opened my eyes when we did like what's it called? Philosophy science? Science philosophy? I don't know.
As philosophy.
Yeah, when we like did that,
Philosophical science.
the main like eye opener was how like uninformed everyone is about science. Like people preach. I don't want to like go too much into it, but like people will like preach science and like hold it up as like this big golden standard, and it can never do wrong and never be wrong and whatever. Which
That's
I mean,
not how that's a gross perversion of what science is.
exactly.
I'd
But
say.
that's unfortunately that's how a lot of people think.
Yeah, that's what the scientist said. That's what Bill Nye, the science guy, said. So it was
Yeah, and
betrayed.
it's so wrong. I mean, like nothing. I love science as well. Like science is good, obviously, when it is good, but it's not always good. The point
No.
of science is like the lack of knowledge. That's where science, like that's
Skeptical empiricism. It's to know. Well, if I remember correctly from my brilliant course, it's sponsored by. Joking.
What did you
No,
say?
it's
Critical empiricism.
skeptical empiricism. So like always be it's to always be very always to be skeptical about how and what is being measured, to always test and to always for empiricism essentially to test
Never
and to,
trust anyone, not even yourself.
yeah, it's just to always try and ensure that such a like theories are correct, or
Yeah,
are these measurements true, or like, are these biased or not,
my favorite like theory was like Karl Popper's falsification. I think it was Popper's. I'm not sure, but it was like falsification. You know about that? It's like if what makes like a statement or a scientific anything scientific is if it's like if it's falsifiable. It doesn't need to like actually be falsified, but if you could like, I don't know what the word would be in English to use, but if it's like if you could like reasonably falsify, like for example, if I say it's gonna rain tomorrow, it doesn't matter if it rains tomorrow, but you could like prove me wrong, so that makes it scientific statement in some sense, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea. But if I say it's gonna rain or it might not rain, that's like I'm not saying anything. Right there. There's nothing of like value being added if I say something like that. Like obviously, yeah, it might rain, it might not rain. Of course. So that's like the idea behind it. But I also like this one guy, I forgot his name, but he was literally like anything goes. That was literally like his motto, anything goes. Like science is not, because like the thing is he was like really against like the way science was being held up as this like good, which I mean, again, science is not bad. I'm not trying to say science is bad. The thing is, this is like video games,
At the
right?
same time, the Earth is flat. Buy Dogecoin, and yeah.
No, but
Elon Musk-
this is like communities, right? It's science is not bad. I
Yeah.
just don't like the community. You know, the community just kind of sucks, and it's not even the community. I'm like, it's just the uninformed like masses that like advocate for it that hard without actually knowing anything.
without a second thought, they just take it completely.
Yeah, he was like comparing it to the church
Um,
in like the medieval times, how the church was, which was like, damn, he might be
okay,
right.
That's okay there.
He's like, he was like scared science would become actually that powerful, because it is quite powerful now, and for good reason, of course. But still, it's not. We shouldn't like give it too much power, because we, like scientists should still stay critical, and everyone else should stay critical. You know.
Mm. Yeah.
This is a great conversation. It's not Splatoon related, but who cares?
Yeah. We sort of deviated from that path like an hour ago, but
I mean, there's nothing to talk about, is there? Next week we'll have Splatoon to talk about. The game will be out.
yeah. Or we'll be too busy playing. We'll just you guys will just be like, no, he's probably no. Like, you just be playing it in the background while doing it. That actually might not be a bad idea.
No, it's a very bad idea. Have you ever tried like streaming something or whatever and talking, like playing something and not callouts? You know, maybe you'll be a bit better at it because you're used to callouts. But I can't play something and like have a conversation.
I sort of can. It's difficult though because
I mean,
Not
I've tried before. Like I've dabbled a bit in content creation and I've streamed before, but it's hard. I like go on autopilot and just keep feeding, pretty much.
I mean you do that anyways. But
Whoa, okay. Rude.
I've seen it firsthand. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm
you're not
joking.
wrong. You're not wrong. I can't say you're wrong. Do you want to stream the game? This we could like I think we could like play the game on Thursday, and then I could like.
Depends how busy I am with school, but I probably can because like.
I mean,
it'll
I'll
the
be at
first-
school as well. Actually, let me see when I'm done. When are you done that day, Lucas? Because you said you could play as well, right?
Yeah, but like my school finishes like 3, so I don't know.
Yeah. So
yeah,
4
well,
for
that's
you.
not that late. That's pretty good. Let me check. Thursday. Oh, I finish at 4. That's pretty late, so I'll be like ready by 5 probably. But we could still play.
hmm
And then maybe I'll stream it like a goodbye stream, I guess. You know?
What do you mean goodbye? You mean fuck you, Splatoon 2? I can't wait to not play like ever again because this game is so much better.
I agree. I can't wait to stop playing Splatoon 2, but I'm definitely gonna come back to it.
I think give it like a year or so, and people will become a bit more nostalgic.
Yeah,
So-
of course. And then like on Friday we can probably stream Splatoon 3 as well, because you'll be playing for sure. We'll all be playing. I might just play the single player though. But I still want to stream. We can like get on a voice chat and just like talk
Maybe yeah.
about it,
It depends how busy I'm because I might be like playing with some other friends or
yeah.
try hiding the new jet kit because that is busted.
Well, otherwise I'll stream it on my own. Fuck y'all. But anyway, y'all, everyone watching, listening, keep an eye out for the stream. I guess might happen, might not happen. I don't fucking know. I'm a lazy fuck. But I guess we can like end it off here. Do you have like anything to blog? I'll put your Twitter in our description.
Yeah, I'll like just sort of post on Twitter saying, "Hey, I was in this. Check it out," because you said so.
Shh, don't say that.
You know, let's cut this out. I don't care.
No, yeah,
This
yeah.
isn't my show, so I can say what I want.
Do you have anything to plug? Do you want to like people to follow you? I'll definitely put your link in our description if you don't mind.
It's free.
Wait,
I can
say that
rate
again.
you.
Say that again. You something happened with your mic. I don't know why.
That's all.
Oh, what were you
Vote
saying?
me in +3, you nerds.
And
That's all.
+3?
I haven't really got much to plug.
Okay, right.
It's
Yeah,
like a
that's fair.
whatever.
Follow him on
I
Twitter, I
haven't got much
guess.
to say.
His Twitter will
Yeah,
be
please do.
in the description. Give him some clout. He'll probably give us more clout, but whatever.
Now,
And
yeah, thank you
that'll
so
be
much
it.
for having me, man.
Yeah. Goodbye, I guess.
See ya.
Goodbye.